Each breast contains about 20 glands, and those glands are going to um, produce milk and store it. And then there's a duct that's connected that will carry milk to the nipple. The hormone prolactin, if we recall from the endocrine system, it's secreted by the anterior pituitary. It stimulates the glands within the breast to produce the milk. And prolactin will be secreted during pregnancy because of high estrogen, and estrogen's also going to help the breast tissue mature to be able to store milk compared to just breast tissue maturation as a secondary sex characteristic. But progesterone inhibits prolactin from acting and filling the breast tissue completely with milk. So that rise in prolactin is going to coincide with a drop in estrogen and progesterone levels at birth. And that will cause the breasts to produce large quantities of breast milk, and it's true breast milk made of sugar, protein, and fat. The suckling action of the newborn will stimulate the nerve endings in the breast, and that's going to cause the release of oxytocin. And if you remember, oxytocin can cause mammary gland contractions and uterine contractions. Oxytocin will then cause weak contractions of the glands in the breast, and it'll help that milk get drawn towards the baby. The oxytocin that's released by this breastfeeding process will also help the uterus of the mother return back to a normal shape or its original shape because it's going to cause it to also contract a little bit slightly as the woman breastfeeds. And the uterus has been stretched out during pregnancy, so that just helps it return to its natural shape. It's not to say that somebody who doesn't breastfeed won't have their uterus return to shape. It just may take a little bit longer. If we look at the control of lactation, the suckling is the stimulus, and that is going to be a stimulus via nerve stimulation to the hypothalamus. And then the hypothalamus is going to send a message to the pituitary gland through nerve stimulation on this side here because it is for oxytocin release. So that's coming from the posterior pituitary. And then there'll be a releasing hormone on this other side here for the anterior pituitary for prolactin secretion. Prolactin secretion will cause milk production, oxytocin milk release, and just don't forget that it's also uterine contractions as well.